The Olympic Stadium, the swimming stadium, was a beautiful facility. We were about almost a half-mile away, and we didn't have golf carts. We had no transportation. We walked, and it was not that big. Therefore, when Hitler came every day during the swimming competition, he came for the final events. It was there very long, but he was there for at least 2 events. And the facility being so small, his little box where he sat to watch was right on the deck of the swimming pool. So he had an excellent view of all of it. There must have been 10 or 12 in his little group there. He's not a very tall man, and a little mustache. In fact, he looked a lot like Charlie Chaplin. Remember Charlie Chaplin? And he really did. The only thing was he never twitched his mustache. He didn't laugh at anything. He didn't smile at anything. The tourists were not allowed to go in any area where there might have been problems. It was very, very well protected and clean. He was a very, very powerful speaker, and even when he walked by, you looked at him and you just watched every move he made. You listened to every word he said, and the German people idolized him, and you can see why. Very, very powerful man. We received very little communication regarding Hitler, and probably no more than anybody else in the United States, outside of 2 leaflets that were given to us before we left on board ship in New York. As far as I was concerned, and I think basically the others, although we didn't talk about it. We didn't talk politics at all, because he was another dictator, just like Tito, and Stalin, and Mussolini. And his ulterior motives were so, according to the little leaflets we received, were so outrageous that it was unbelievable. It was just the atrocities. It was just unbelievable. So we didn't talk about it a great deal until we did get in Germany. Communication and transportation was so different in those days. You might say we were naive. We had to believe what we read or what we were told, because that was basically the only way that we were to learn. An interesting thing happened one day there, when Hitler was there. We looked across the pool, and here was a woman that was kind of creeping, bent over and creeping down in front of all the people, right along the deck, in front of all the audience. And as she came to Hitler's booth, she stood up, and just like she was going to kiss him or whatever, but she came awfully close. And the guards around Hitler jumped on her so fast, and it literally carried her out. Well, of course, that was great news in the newspapers, for especially the foreign papers. The Germans didn't play it up very much, but it added excitement to the swimming and the festivities and the meeting of people from other countries, which was just invaluable. And in sports, it made no difference where you were from, what color, what you swam. Where it was in swimming being the common denominator, we didn't need to speak the same language. It was great. I was fortunate in my particular situation. I got a little sick on Sunday, and the quarterfinals were on Tuesday. And I made it into the semis and then into the finals. And I finished up 4th. We were all fairly close. I'm not going to tell you what time, because they do it so much faster today that it makes me look terrible. But the facilities are a little different today than they were 75 years ago. With the years and the uncertainty and so much work and not knowing whether I'd ever have even the opportunity to go, let alone the ability to have the opportunity to try. So I was in heaven, and when I found I was 4th, I was still in heaven. I was still in heaven.